remember using the walkie-talkie before.
Yeah, he does that to Jake.
Yeah.
So Herb, feel free to pass on some of this reading if you so choose.
Oh, this?
Yeah, you gotta,
Oh, sure.
well, you gotta read all these into the record. If you get tired of reading them into the record, I'll step in and read one.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Meeting for the Zoning Board of Appeals meeting for Wednesday, February 28th is being called to order. To all persons interested in or affected by the actions of the Zoning Board of Appeals, you're hereby notified pursuant to Section 11 of Chapter 40A of the General Laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and all amendments thereto, that a public hearing on the following appeals is being held on Wednesday, February 28th, 2024, at the time indicated, which is now 7:03. First, I'll call to order the board members. Jacob Dewey, he is not present. Herbert Bodenseek, I am present. Paul Pinard is not present. Mark Hansen is not present, but he will.
He's present now.
Oh, wow, talk about timing.
Quick 10 minutes. Oh, actually, just 7:10, yeah.
Mark Hansen,
Present. Thank you. My apologies.
Aaron Webb,
I am present.
Denise Johnson. Larry Horowitz is not present, and Manny Alves is not present. So I call this meeting to order. We have first order business is minutes for December 6th. Has anyone had a chance to review those? And yes.
Mr. Chair, could you read the notice of recording, please?
Oh, I skipped that. Notice of recording. This meeting of the Zoning Board of Appeals is being recorded and broadcast on the Town of Barnstable Government Access Channel in accordance with Mass General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 20. I must inquire whether anyone is recording this meeting, and if so, please make their presence known. Anyone? Seeing none, we will now continue to the minutes. December 6th.
Make a motion to approve.
Second. Okay, go ahead.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So moved. January 10th.
Make a motion
2024?
to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Now, first, old business. We have the case of appeal number 2023-014. Ernest J. Jaxtimer has filed an appeal of an administrative official's decision in accordance with the Barnstable zoning ordinance, section 240-125B1A, and MGL chapter 40A, section 8 and section 15. The petitioner seeks to overturn the notice of zoning ordinance violation in order to cease and desist and abate immediately from the building commissioner dated May 26, 2023. Summary of violations determined by the building commissioner include Barnstable zoning ordinance is Article 2, provisions, section 247A, 24010A, Article 3, district regulations, sections 240-14A1, Article 9, site plan review, sections 240-100A, 240-101B, 240-103B, 240-103C, 240-103K, and 240-105G. The subject properties are located at 1450 Osterville West Barnstable Road, as shown on Assessor's Map 127 as parcel 007001, and 1450 Osterville West Barnstable Road, number A, as shown on Assessor's Map 127 as parcel 036. Both properties are located in the Residence F RF zoning district. Continued from July 26th, 2023, September 13th, 2023, November 8th, 2023, and January 14th, 2024. Attorney Ford?
Yes, thank you. On now?
Yes.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman and members of the zoning board. Mike Ford representing the property owner, Mr. Jaxtimer, the appellant in this case. I sent a letter dated February 28th to the board members. I'm advised by Anna that she has distributed to the board members, and we are requesting that our appeal be withdrawn without prejudice this evening.
I would move that we accept that request. Do I have a second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, that is passed.
Thank you.
Oh, we have a question.
Can I speak?
Uh,
Or is that, I'm out of line?
Well, we,
It's withdrawn, yeah.
okay.
Just for a second.
There's really no comment here. There's no comment here. No. This is withdrawn, so there's no
Yeah,
public
there's no
comment on that.
case.
Should I add that before you withdraw? Should I have been able to speak then? No, I just, I just wanted to say something that, I like to sit in when they have these meetings with the, because I live next to the property. I just like to know what's going on.
Yeah, we're not taking comment at this point. I'm sorry. The hearing's closed. I get
I'd
it,
say you
but we
can
can't
discuss
answer any questions regarding what you're
attorney.
concerned about, so.
These people have waited 5 years for action,
I won't get into
and then
it.
it gets put off time after time after time, and you can't even let them ask questions?
The motion has been withdrawn by the applicant. There's nothing left to say here.
The chair should allow the question.
That's not available as a option.
I don't want to cause any problems. I just like to have somebody I can go and just sit down and talk with, someone in the town. Just give me a name, I can sit down and just talk. So I know what's on what they can do, so we're aware.
Well, the appeal's been
I know
withdrawn.
you're in a different department, maybe someone can just give me a note or something to let me know what's up.
Yeah. Our sole purpose is just hear the appeal.
Because we're all one big family here, guys.
That's right.
We all live in the town. I'm not here to cause problems. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Okay, moving on to Appeal 2023-039. Daniel and Karen Baird have filed an appeal of an administrative official's decision in accordance with 2240-125B, 1A, and MGL Chapter 40A, Section 8. Petitioners seek to overturn the notice of violation in order to desist, and abate from the building commissioner dated September 11th, 2023. Summary of violations determined by the building commissioner include Barnstable zoning ordinance, Chapter 240, Section 14A 1, RF residential district, and Chapter 2040, Section 10C, prohibitive uses, specifically the use of a trailer camper as a substitute dwelling unit or for temporary sleeping purposes on a property without a permitted principal dwelling. The subject property is located at 27 Falcon Road, West Barnstable, Mass, as shown, on Assessor's Map 196 as parcel 032. It is located in the Residence F RF zoning district, continued from December 6th, 2023, and January 24th, 2024. We have a request to continue. We have no one representing that case, correct?
Correct.
In front of us. So we have the request from Attorney Wall. This thing's a little slow. Dated February 27th, 2024, to continue to May 8th, 2024. This request has been assented to by the building commissioner, Brian Florence. I guess all we need to do is agree to the extension. Do I hear a second on that?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, that is continued to May 8th, 2024. Next, we have appeal number 2023-042. Patricia Baker and David D. Moir, as appellants, are appealing the issuance of building permit BLDR-23-780 issued on November 1st, 2023 to E.J. Jaxtimer for the construction of a 3,100 square foot, 3-bedroom home for Janet Holian, trustee of the Holian Family Realty Trust. The subject property is located at 240 Windswept Way, Osterville, Mass., and 250 Windswept Way, Osterville, Mass., as shown on Assessor's Map 051 as parcel 021-001 and 012-000 respectively, is located in the Residence F1, RF1, and the Resource Protection Overlay District, RPOD. Continued from January 24th. Mr. Ford.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. Mike Ford, representing the property owner, Janet Holian, trustee of the Holian Family Realty Trust. There was a filing made last Friday on behalf of the appellants, which I'm asking for additional time to respond to on behalf of my client. I did notify the petitioner's counsel, and I think you have a note from them that they have no objection. So I'm asking that it be put over to March 27th.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, that will be continued to March 22nd.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. And then we have, is anyone here representing the Alliegros? No one.
No, Attorney
But-
Schultz did
Ask for continuance,
ask for
right?
Yep.
continuance.
To
Yep,
what date? What was it?
to March 13th.
March 13th.
There is a letter in this is,
That's right. Here, as a matter of fact. So I will move that we continue both of the Alliegro cases.
you have to
Oh.
read them in, Mr. Chair,
I
please.
should read them in.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, we have two appeals for the same property. We have Appeal 2023-044 and 2023-044. First, 2023-044, George and Deborah Alliegro have petitioned for variance pursuant to Section 240-13E RF1 Bulk Regulations, minimum side yard setback. The petitioners seek a variance to construct an unconditioned screen porch over an existing patio 12.6 feet from the lot line where 15 feet is required. The subject property is located at 202 Seaview Ave, Osterville, Mass., as shown on Assessor's Map 138, parcel 014. It's located in the RF1 zoning district, continued from January 10th, January 24th, and February 7th, 2024. Also, appeal number 2023-045. George and Deborah Alliegro have applied to modify special permit number 2016-018 modification number 3 to allow for the construction of a screen porch over an existing porch, which would increase the lot coverage from 16.2 to 18.3. The subject property is located at 202 Seaview Ave, Osterville, Mass., as shown on Assessor's Map 138 as parcel 014. It's located in the RF1 zoning district, continued from January 10th, January 24th, and February 7th, 2024. So both of these have been requested to be continued to March 13th. Okay. Attorney Schultz. Do I hear a second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Right, okay. Now, the new business. Appeal number 2024-001. James and Carol Harris have applied for a special permit in accordance with 240-47.1 family apartments. The applicants are proposing to construct a detached two-car garage and a 785-square-foot, one-bedroom family apartment above. The proposed garage will comply with all required setbacks. Property is located at 214 Turn Lane, Centerville, Mass., as shown on Assessor's Map 192 as parcel 029. The property is located in the residence D1 RD1 zoning district. And you are here representing the applicant.
I am. Chris Ellis, contractor on the job, frame to finish custom builders. I got called into this project after the thing was already framed up. Permits were pulled by another contractor. The Harrises didn't feel comfortable with them, called me up, had me come over, take a look. To say the least, it was a disaster. The Harrises had then fired that contractor, took the permit out in their own name. The structure was completely framed, so I kind of messed up and never looked at the plans myself, nor did I look at the permit. So this structure is completely built now with a kitchenette, because they were under the assumption that they could always have a kitchenette in this detached garage with a room above. We had our frame inspection, everything went well with everything else, inspected for everything, everything passed, called Jeff Lozon to have our final inspection done, and failed because we had a full-blown kitchen in this unit. So he asked us to come down, apply for a family permit, family apartment permit. So here we are. We talked to Anna. We met every aspect except for this building is detached from the main structure of the house. So we are looking for a special permit for what's already been constructed.
Now, is there a family member who will be residing in that?
So it is mainly for overflow guests, his family when they come down in the summertime. His mother is getting up there in age, sorry JT, and is starting to show signs of dementia. So most likely she will be the one moving in there full time. But I can't really say that right now.
That'd be better if you did. It's required that there's one person who is
Living full time in there?
time there. You know, I'm not sure what the definition of full-time, that doesn't mean she has to spend.
Well, his daughter is moving down from Boston for the next foreseeable future to save some money to buy a home. So that is going to happen at first, and they're hoping that that moves fast so that the mother can move in.
Okay, I would say to, because he's going to have to go see you after, if this is approved, with the family member's name and the
That
affidavit
would
and
be the
everything.
building department.
The
and,
building department.
Registration, and so
Okay.
it's not planning.
Is this as of right just because of it's the detached that makes this
Yes,
correct?
yeah.
Well, in the,
Detached
in the
makes,
kitchen.
And the kit, well,
well, detached requires the special permit.
correct, okay.
Yeah, the kitchen makes it a full-blown apartment with the means of sanitation behind it, so.
And it's 785 square feet, so we're under the square footage of 9, whatever that is.
Single bedroom.
Yep, single bedroom.
I'm sorry, there's an exterior means of egress plus an interior, or
There is, yeah. So there's a full set of stairs down to the garage, 2 garage doors with a man door, and then there's a full 8-foot slider going off of a deck to the back of the house.
with stairs?
Yep.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yep, and it's only 2 stairs going out the back, because the grade of the property is so crazy.
Sure.
So, yeah.
If you wanted to use, it was the sister, correct?
The daughter and the
Oh,
mother.
daughter,
Yep.
okay. If you wanted to use, well, they could use both names, but if you wanted to use the daughter's name initially, I think he'd have to come back in front of the board to change the name, or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Do you even
It would
have
be
to- does
just
it even have to be
registration
occupied?
with the person-
It
the
does?
family member's
As a
name.
family apartment?
Yeah, okay.
Like 365 kind of thing?
I would just be diligent about keeping the building department aware of who's living there.
We're doing phase 2 of the project right now, so we're doing the main house, so the building department's there quite often.
They're going to keep an eye on you.
Yes.
Yes. Let's see. Any other questions for the appellant?
Not right now.
Okay. Do we have any public comment? Well, that's always good news for the appellant. Any other discussion in the board?
Make a motion to close public comment?
Second.
All in favor of closing public?
Aye.
All in favor of closing public hearing? That's new. So,
Needed.
okay.
Okay.
Do I hear a second on that?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, now deliberation.
Just, did staff have any concerns with this outside of, no? Okay, all right. I'm fine.
That's what we want to hear.
I'm good. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm fine.
You wanted to make findings.
I didn't, but I certainly will in this case. Seems relatively simple. All right, so regarding appeal number 2024-001, James and Carol Harris have applied for a special permit in accordance with Section 240-47.1 Family Apartments. The applicants are proposing to construct a detached two-car garage with a 785 square foot, one-bedroom family apartment above. The proposed garage will comply with all required setbacks. The property is located at 214 Turn Lane in Centerville, Massachusetts, as shown on Assessor's Map 192 as parcel 029. The property is located in the Residence D1 RD1 zoning district. The application falls within the category specifically accepted in the ordinance for a grant of special permit. Section 240-471B4 allows a special permit for a family apartment in a detached structure. Site plan review is not required for a single-family residential dwellings. After an evaluation of all the evidence presented, the proposal fulfills the spirit and intent of the zoning ordinance and would not represent a substantial detriment to the public good or the neighborhood affected. The proposed family apartment would not be substantially more detrimental to the neighborhood than the existing dwelling. The single-family nature of the property and the accessory nature of the detached structure are preserved.
Do I hear a second on those findings? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And I'm in favor. Do you have any conditions?
There are, looks like, there are some conditions on here. I don't know if the applicants had a chance to review the conditions. I can read through them if you'd like.
Please.
All right.
Sorry.
You owe me. Special permit 240-001 is granted to James and Carol Harris in accordance with Section 240-471 Family Apartments to construct a detached two-car garage with 780 square feet of one-bedroom family apartment above at 214 Turn Lane, Centerville. The site development shall be constructed in a substantial conformance with the plan entitled Plot Plan of Proposed Garage and Pool, prepared by Grady Consulting LLC, dated March 19th, 2021, with the last revision date of July 9th, 2021. Number 3, the proposed development shall represent full build-out of the lot. Further development of the lot or construction of additional accessory structures is prohibited without prior approval from this board. The applicant must comply with the restrictions in Section 240-47.1C, Family Apartments, Conditions, and Procedural Requirements 1 through 4 of the ordinance as follows. Certificate of occupancy. Prior to occupancy of the family apartment, a certificate of occupancy shall be obtained from the building commissioner. What we talked about.
Yep.
No certificate of occupancy shall be issued until the building commissioner has made a final inspection of the apartment unit and the single-family dwelling for regulatory compliance, and a copy of the family apartment accessory use restriction document recorded at the Barnstable Registry of Deeds is submitted to the building division. Annual affidavit. Annually thereafter, a family apartment affidavit reciting the names and family relationships among the parties and attesting that there shall be no rental of the principal dwelling or family apartment unit to any non-family member shall be signed and submitted to the building division. At no time shall the single-family dwelling or the family apartment be sublet or subleased by either the owner or the family member. The single-family dwelling and family apartment shall only be occupied by those persons listed on the recorded affidavit, which affidavit shall be amended when a change in the family member occupying either unit occurs. When the family apartment is vacated or upon noncompliance with any condition or representation made, including but not limited to occupancy or ownership, the use as an apartment shall be terminated. All necessary permits must be obtained to remove either the cooking or bathing facilities, tub or shower from the family apartment, and the water and gas service of the utilities removed, capped, and placed behind a finished wall surface. Or a building permit must be obtained to incorporate the floor plan of the apartment unit back into the principal structure. Number 5, all mechanical equipment associated with the dwelling, AC units, electrical generators, etc., shall be screened from neighboring homes and the public right-of-way. And number 6, the decision shall be recorded at the Barnstable County Register of Deeds, and copies of the recorded decision shall be submitted to the ZBA office and building division prior to issuance of a building permit. The rights authorized by the special permit must be exercised within 2 years unless extended.
Thank you.
And do I hear a motion to approve those conditions?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
You have your
So you
permit.
can find it, if, you know, I read that pretty quick, but you can find this copy of, online probably, correct?
I did send it to you.
Okay.
Staff report.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate your help, too.
Of course.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Good luck,
You're not going
thanks.
to yell at me? Oh, that's good. Well, there's a first time for everything, huh? Now, why doesn't anybody ever yell at Jake?
They do.
It's okay, it was all right, we're good.
Okay. Okay, let's see. So, we have no correspondence. Matters not reasonably anticipated by the chair. We have none. Upcoming meetings are March 13th, 2024, March 27th, 2024, and April 10th, 2024.
Is this going to be in order? Are they going to be on, off again, as far as in person, not in person?
The 13th of March is in person, and the 27th is remote.
Remote, okay.
And we don't know about April 10th yet, or? Oh, they'll all
Back
be
to
in person.
normal. So after this, it'll be the first one in person, second one remote.
Okay,
Very good.
great, thank you.
Yes.
Where do we stand on getting the approval to the new policy about withdrawals?
The chair, Jake Dewey, has asked that to be put on the agenda for the 27th of March.
Okay.
So that will be on the
Okay.
agenda.
Very good.
Very good.
Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Good job.